What's up, Libra? Thank you guys for tuning in. So this is going to be your April love reading. So let's get into it and see what's going on. Now, I am going to do a general read, but I will do a separate advice at the end for singles and then for couples. All right, and this will be for Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So let's see what's up, Libra. What is going on with the sign of Libra? What is happening with the sign of Libra, April 2018, in regards to love? Alright guys, let's see what's going on. This is just about done. Alright. Alright, Libra, definitely a roller coaster month, but let's get into it and see what's going on. So the energy that you have is the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, you're feeling very fulfilled, you're feeling very satisfied, very happy within love. Behind that, we have the Strength card, okay? And we also have the Justice card. So there could be some really good, times that come after a time of instability and difficulty within your love life, okay? So going into the past, the first card that you guys have is the King of Pentacles in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or this could have been a sense of you or someone that you're dealing with not being as interested as the other person may have been. You know, the King of Pentacles in reverse is someone who sticks around for convenience, someone that knows that there's certain things that they can benefit from you, someone that may just like the power that they have over you, okay? Let's see why the King of Pentacles in reverse is here. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So somebody was feeling this way, regardless of if it was you or someone else. This was given up on. There's just too much adversity. And someone realized that they weren't as invested, as they should be to deal with certain things. Now, with the Two of Pentacles in reverse, there was a decision to give up on something from the past. And it could have been because secrets came out. Or maybe you guys just came to a clarity that you weren't that into someone. Or maybe you realized they weren't that into you. Okay, the next card that we have is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So that's going to be a fire energy, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. But with the Queen of Wands in reverse, this is someone who is passionately angry about a situation. Okay, somebody that can go into diva mode real quick. Male or female. We have the Justice card. So with the Justice card, a sense of balance that you're trying to find throughout a time where you may feel a lot of pressure, where there may be so much adversity that you knew you had to give up on something with this Nine of Wands coming up. All right? And that puts you guys at a standstill, or maybe someone at a standstill towards you. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, someone's at a standstill. Someone's not moving forward, not because they can't, but because they don't see a path that's feasible quite yet for them to move forward on. All right? And we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, where you stop, making yourself anxious with the situation, but you're still at a standstill. You're not moving forward with it. For some of you, a small number of you, it could be the quite opposite because, most of the time with the Nine of Swords in reverse, it's releasing a sense of anxiety, but for some people, it could be going to an extreme, okay? And we have the King of Wands, which, again, is that fire energy, so maybe a lot of you were dealing with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, where someone just didn't want to move forward, you just didn't want to worry. And with the Five of Wands in reverse, you're just avoiding conflict at all costs. In your present moment, the first card is the Ten of Cups in reverse, so this is going to be a great deal of unhappiness and instability in the household. This could be people who are faking their happiness. And we have the Eight of Cups in reverse. All right, so with the Eight of Cups in reverse, that's someone that you guys may be reaching out to reconcile, or someone that comes back into your life from your past. All right, Five of Wands in reverse. Again, you still don't want this conflict. You don't want this tension. Even though there's a sense of imbalance that you feel within yourself and a sense of you know, both of these cards are showing a sense of imbalance with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse because of this fallout. All right, so maybe some of you are hearing from someone that it hurt to let go of, and now you're happy to hear from them. Okay, for some of you, it could be a Leo specifically, but I feel for some of you, you're getting good news. Maybe there's someone that you have been waiting on or someone that you've been missing, and they're coming back into your life. Okay, we have the Tower card in the reverse, so the biggest theme for me right now is that you guys just don't want problems. You don't want anything that's going to be too heavy or hectic. You're trying to avoid anything that could be catastrophic or painful. All right, the High Priest in the reverse. So when this card comes out, either you guys are looking at this and saying, I'm not going to move forward with this ex because I know that there's problems if I go down this road. For others of you, you can go down this road, but there's a sense of unconventionality with this reunion that you may have with this person. All right, and with the Four of Cups, I feel like a lot of you don't take this offer, or if you make the offer, it's not accepted. Because it just, there would have been too many problems with it. We have the Hermit card in the reverse. So for some of you, you could be trying to move out of a time of solitude. For others, there's a situation here where not all the information about this person or maybe about you is known. All right, the Hermit card in the reverse. Well, the Hermit card just regularly, someone who's very wise, someone who's very well read, someone who understands all aspects of a situation. So in the reverse, it's someone that is not, you know, feeling too confident with the situation, or they just simply don't know everything about it. You know, you may think that you know everything about this person, but there may be things that are hidden here. All right, Six of Pentacles in the reverse, things that are hidden that could cause a great imbalance. Four of Swords. So you guys are in a place where you may feel that there's a lot you don't know. Whether you're hiding something or someone else is hiding something, I really feel that the secret's going to come out. But it really just puts you in a place that you feel like you need to take a break. You feel like you need to step back. And because there's things that you didn't know, now's the time to really regroup and find out what's been going on. Okay. Now moving forward, everything does take a much more positive shift. The first card here is the Wheel of Fortune. So things moving forward in a very good and solid way. You feeling like, you know, there's been good luck in your life. And that could be by letting someone go. Okay. So the Wheel of Fortune is always a very good card. You know, it's a major arcana, so it's going to, you know, show a huge event in your life. But sometimes that huge event is letting something go. Sometimes that in itself is a victory, whether or not you see that. Right? And we have the Queen of Cups. So with the Queen of Cups, there could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio that comes into your life that things have to fall out. And if there is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you guys are dealing with, there may be conflict due to promiscuity, maybe on their part. Okay? But I feel that you guys really cut this off. You have the King of Swords in the reverse and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So with that energy, if someone does try to cross you, I see you guys turning very nasty towards them and really putting your foot down and cutting them out in a harsh way. With the Page of Swords, you know, I wouldn't expect anything less from a Libra. When you guys feel a type of way, you're going to say what's on your mind. Nothing's going to hold you back. And that's why I love air signs, and I have a lot of respect for air signs because, you know, when there's something on their mind and they hit a point where they can't take it anymore, they're going to speak. And sometimes it's not comfortable to hear what they have to say, but sometimes it's necessary. All right, we have the Moon card, so you could be speaking on these secrets that came out, okay, or about the clarity that you now have, all right, and it could cause a bit of conflict. But at the end of all of this, we have the Star card, all right, so the Star card is wish fulfillment. You're feeling hopeful about something. You're feeling good about something, all right, making a decision that gives you hope that could, you know, fulfill something you've really been desiring. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Maybe some of you really just wanted to let something go. Maybe that was your hope. Maybe that was your desire. Okay? So for a lot of you, you get that wish fulfillment by freeing yourself. Freeing yourself from something that was toxic. You know, it's funny that things are coming up like this because I was actually having a conversation with some friends about this yesterday. We were just talking about crazy stuff that we had gone through in the past, and there was one time I was in such a bad relationship, and it was with someone who was very abusive and very narcissistic. And for any of you who have ever been in a relationship like that where someone tries to control you and they physically try to restrain you, and they're just insane. Like people that just, they could just pop up in your car, pop up in your house. You're always looking over your shoulder. We were saying that in situations like that, something that I realized was that when you want to get out, when your back is against the wall and you feel like your physical well-being is compromised, whoever is doing the abusing has to feel like it's their idea to leave. Okay, and I'm sorry to get so deep, but for some of you, maybe that's what it is. For some of you, maybe someone's finally walking away, and it's like, oh my God, finally. Because in my situation, when that person finally said, I can't take it anymore, I have to go, I kid you not, guys, I closed myself in a room, and I just cried. And I cried and I cried, and I'm like, it's finally over. And it took them like 3 months to finally get to that point. And I was so ready. And I'm sorry to bring that up because I don't like to do the whole talking and advice thing during these love readings. But hey, if I feel compelled, I'm going to speak. So for some of you, maybe that's what it is. Okay? Maybe this is something that you've been wanting to free yourself from for a while. All right, singles. So let's see what's going on here. What is going on with Libra singles? Let's get some cards of advice for them. Alright, 2 more cards here. Okay, for some of you, you're undecided as to whether to stay in something or to go, or just a very important decision that you have to make. But there's clarity that's going to come out about someone that you may feel deeply for. Okay, and that might be to go. That might be where your happiness is. Or maybe you have to drop someone in order to find this good sense of love. Maybe you're torn between 2 people. But for some of you, you could be dealing with the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or there could just be a really strong desire to have something solid in your life. Okay? But I feel that there's someone who's selfish. There's someone who's being a leech. There's someone who wants more than they may deserve, whether it's you or somebody else. Okay? So the advice here is to walk away. If someone's being a leech, or if you feel like you're being a leech on someone's life, it may just be best to walk away, okay, to be able to find the stability. Now, let's see what is going on with Libra couples. The Fool card popped out, so that's all about new beginnings into an unknown world. Okay, something new, something you may not have dealt with. Maybe it's a new investment. Maybe it's you walking out. Let's see what the cards are going to say. Alright, guys. There might be someone here that you're not completely over, someone that you may need closure with, but it's saying that if this person comes back, again, that King of Pentacles popped out. If this person comes back, I don't think it's out of some, a genuine reason. So whether it's someone that you want to get back in a relationship with, or maybe you're in a relationship and someone that you really miss from the past comes back, I, in this case, would suggest against it. Okay? The best way to find balance here is to stay away from the situation. Anytime I do a love reading and this bad boy pops out, I always warn the person that, the person is here more out of convenience, less out of love. Okay? So a lot to think about this, guys. Or a lot to think about this month, guys. But you guys got this. You guys are very, very smart, intellectual. You guys are very critical thinkers. So I'm sure you'll be able to find a way out of this. Okay? So for those of you that do want a personal reading, I have a website called Get Fit. I'm telling you my fitness website, but High Vibrations with Liz. So .com. So it's under the description. And then if you guys have an iPhone, you can either call or text me. And I answer texts same days. Calls, if I'm not available at the time you call, then I will respond or, let you know when I am available. Just keep in mind, guys, that I do not work on Sundays. I have a lot of people that get upset. They're like, I sent you an email. You didn't respond. I thought you were better than that. Guys, I need time to myself sometimes. So Sunday is just, I shut everything off. My phone is completely just disregarded. So other than that, I'm always here for you guys. But I love you guys. I will be back with your mid-month readings very, very soon. Take care.